Hi, so today I'm going to show you how to do a faux hawk, that's what I call it, a faux hawk type braid. Super cute. I have my curls from yesterday combed out, so I'm just working on day 2 hair. So the first step is I kind of get everything going in this upward direction because you're going to be pulling everything back. So the more you can have things going this way, just the easier it's going to be. And then you're just going to use little elastics. Obviously I have blonde hair, so I'm going to be using the clear, and I don't overwrap them and I don't over tighten them. So this first one I'm just going to show you because it's just the start of the bubble, braid type thing. And this one is sometimes like the hardest. It just really depends on how much texture you want in the front of your hair. So you'll just have to practice that with your own discretion. So again, I'm not overwrapping or anything. I'm going to just pull a little bit out for a little texture and then go underneath and kind of tighten and then fix any little area. So I just have like a little starting bump there. Okay, so now this piece here, what you just put in the pony, you're gonna bring forward and kind of clip out of your way. So now I suppose this top section actually, like maybe 1 or 2 I can stay forward, and then the rest I will turn around so you can see the back. Okay, so I like to kind of smooth mine out a little bit. Again, I'm going to take my elastic. Now you want to keep these kind of, I'd say about like 1.5 inches away from, 1 inch to 1.5 inches away from your root, because if you start pulling it too far out, it's gonna droop a little bit funny. And again, I'm just wrapping 3 times. So you can see there's a little looseness, but it's not too loose, right? Okay. So now this piece, you are going to split in half. Split in half. Okay, it's going to go on each side. Now this one, the one you just put in, is going to come forward. And now this hair here on each side is going to go into the next section. And you can do these sections as big or as small as you want. Just depends on how many little elastics and call them bumps, you could say, in your hair. Okay. And the other reason why you don't want to over tighten the pony is because you're going to be pulling hair at the end to loosen it up a little bit. So again, what you just had forward needs to split in 2. And then that last pony you just made comes forward. Okay. So now I will turn around and kind of do this. Oops. Do it by feel. Split the hair in half. And then pull this forward. And once I get to these lower sections, since they're getting thicker, I only wrap the pony twice. So now you're at the very end. So as you can see, I have, what do I got going on here? So my hair is, I just got a haircut too. So I take this last section and I pin it underneath this pony here. So it becomes my last bubble. Okay. So from here is where I start to kind of loosen them up. And since my hair is a little shorter, I might get a little frulies, but that's okay. You just kind of pull on each side ever so gently. Okay, so I'm going to use my little mirror here to look into the camera to see. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, when you're not pre-looking because you're recording. Okay, so now I have all of this right here. So what I do is I just make a little messy bun. So this is for short hair. If you have long hair, you can keep going, or once you get to the nape, if you have long hair, just stop, put a pony in, and then whatever you want to do with the end hair is completely up to you. So sometimes I use 1 or 2 elastics, just depending on what it looks like in the pony. I don't mind little fun ponies, so it just depends on your preference if you want it a little more tucked or what. So I'll put one more in there just so you can see. There. So then it's off your neck. You got some little fun cuteness there. I see one little guy sticking out, so I'll tuck that one back in. But overall, looks pretty good. Let me tuck this in. I'll find a piece of that ponytail, and then I'll show you the final. Okay. There. So that is my version of a faux hawk braid. This is amazing. It usually honestly only takes me 3 to 5 minutes. It's super quick once you get it. Just remember, once you start, whatever you put in a pony goes forward. And then when you start splitting, you always split the top one in 2 and combine it with the next section. So always flip the newest pony forward. When you're done making the next section, pin it, split it in 2, divide it down. So it's just step by step, keep following that same all the way down to the point of where you want to stop your hair. So I hope this more slow and detailed tutorial helps you out. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next videos.